Alright guys, welcome to another vlog. It is Friday morning. The pour should have started. I'm super nervous at this point because I'm really hoping that they have started doing the concrete, but like I know that it's more than possible they haven't, and I hadn't had any contact with the guys this morning. So man, this is I'm so nervous. It's nerve-wracking, and I know there's a lot of rain on the way, so I'm very concerned about the ability for them to be able to pour it all this weekend, because the plan was to pour like 2/3 of the track this morning and then the rest of it tomorrow morning. However, it's meant to rain from like lunchtime today, so like 3 or 4 hours from now it's meant to start raining, and it's not meant to stop raining until like 6 o'clock the following day. So 6 o'clock Saturday morning, which is when they wanted to start the other pour. And it's a freaking weather. This weather's a nightmare. So I don't know. We got to do what we got to do, and fingers crossed we can make it all happen. And I got a little surprise for you guys. It's going to make this weekend a lot more entertaining. I had a sponsor jump on board for Matsuri. So I'm going to Matsuri, Queensland Matsuri this weekend. So today is going to be a day filled with not only checking out what's going on with the track, got car prep to do. So I've got to prep my car. It's going to be sick though. Let's do it. Yeah boys, it's happening. I can see concrete trucks. I can see a boom. Woo-wee! Concrete is going down. What? Holy shit. It's definitely all happening. Oh, got goosebumps, guys. This is actually ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I need to start on car prep, but this is so beautiful to watch. Man, honestly, I feel like this is almost like watching your car on a dyno after you've put in heaps of work and money, you know what I mean? That's all I compare this to, is like modding a car, because we're just modding the track, yeah? So like, there's only a handful of people in the world that have the opportunity to mod a track, and I'm super lucky to be able to do that, guys. And even though it's super stressful and very hard at times, at the same time, like, look what we're accomplishing, you know what I mean? Thanks to like some of the viewers that have donated, friends, businesses that are involved, like Coastwide Concrete Pumping and the Kings Concrete and Construction helping out. It's been just a community. The drifting community is freaking sick. Like, it really is. Like, obviously you have little bits and pieces here and there where people talk shit and there's, you know, whinging going on, but that happens in every sport these days with the internet. But overall, I find drifting such a positive thing, and man, I'm pretty bloody excited about all this, as you can imagine, and I cannot wait to put black tire marks on that concrete. I'm super excited for it. So while those guys were working over there, I may as well start prep on the 350. I was considering replacing the door, but I reckon I'm going to take the door trim off and just bash it straight-ish and go from there, because I can't be bothered taking the quarter panel and stuff off to put the new door on. And especially if there's some boys to get rowdy with at Matsuri, that'll be fun. So no point putting a fresh door on right now. And might just check the oil, see if it needs to be changed. Probably not a bad idea. Other than that, this thing's pretty ready to rip. It was definitely going good. I'll take spare coil packs because of that coil pack issue. Hopefully it's sorted now, but yeah, I'll go get the keys, open up and start bashing shit. Alright, so my idea is to smash this door straight. I'm gonna give it a red hot go. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I definitely want it to be like straighter than it was, so let's give it a bell. That's not great, but it's a lot better than it was. I'm pretty happy with that, considering. Like, she's definitely got cellulite, but it's not caved in anymore. It'll look fine out on track. It is what it is. The door still opens and closes. I'm not super stoked on that job, but it's definitely a million times better than it was. And yeah, I'm stoked. It's a good day, guys. It's a really good day. All right, so just going over things, just added a bit more power steering fluid in. Had a look at the oil. Oil's not great. So it has enough in it. It's just very gritty. So I'm gonna bust off down to the shop now and grab more engine oil. But I'm just trying to think. I'm always tempted to put plugs in it, but it takes a long time to chuck plugs in these things, and it doesn't like need it as such. It was just that coil pack that I had the issue with. Everything else is pretty solid. When it's jacked up, I'm going to check all the front end because I obviously had the suspension and everything out, so I want to just nut and bolt it. And I've got a water sprayer here, so I really want to get that water sprayer set up either directly onto the radiator and or the back. I also want it on the back tires, but if I can go like back tires and radiator with that, I think that'll be pretty sick, and just be able to give it that bit of a spray. And like, it's not a huge bottle, but it's a decent sized bottle. Again, I'm tempted to go see my friends at Rockley Auto Parts and see if they've got like a really big washer bottle. Might do that. Going to Rockley Auto Parts, gonna see if we can get a huge washer bottle, and let's go get oil. All right.
Thanks, man. Bye. What's happening?
Need the biggest washer bottle you've got.
The biggest washer bottle with 2 motors on it. So something with like headlamp washers. All right. That's got 2. You mount that under your guard.
So we're here digging through all the washer bottles, trying to find something that will somewhat suit. Trying to find something that's got large capacity and 2 motors is the go. Is that another one of the Orion ones?
There we go. That's got 3. Oh, that'll be a sensor and then 3. Yeah, that's.
I'm liking the odd look of that one just because of mounting. Like, it's pretty much a flat surface. Just because of these 2 bolts here, we should be able to flat mount it. So it's looking like a good option at this point. So we've opted for the Kluger one. We've got 2 motors, and it's probably at least, it'd have to be 4 litres, right?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
There's easily 2 milk bottles or 2 SR20s in there anyway.
All right, been to the good old Bunnings. Resisted the urge to get a Bunnings snag. Don't know how I did it, guys. If you're from Australia, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, got a bunch of gardening supplies, some little sprayers and whatnot. I just need to go get a little toggle switch now, and we should be able to start it anyway. I'm a bit worried about wiring up. You guys know I'm bad at wiring stuff, so I'll try and get professional advice for that. But otherwise, we're looking good. Okay, quick little oil change on the 350, and then I'm gonna start trying to work on this water sprayer thing. Should be good though. I think water sprayers, I barely use a pair of tires a night with this car anyway, but how good would it be if I could get 2 nights out of drifting with this car with water sprayers under the back tires? So that's the idea anyway. Be thrifty. You know, at the end of the day, the reason I have the 350 is the maximum amount of laps for the least amount of tires, etc., like the least amount of cost. And yeah, if I can get tires to last hours, then I'm absolutely laughing. So yeah, and my tires that I use are super cheap as well. Like, a pair of tires is about $100. So if I can make tires last long times, that is the dream. Right, so the cool thing about the 350Z convertible is it kind of has this little hatch at the back where the roof would normally sit. So I'm going to be mounting the washer in here like so. And then literally I only need to run water from there to there and there to the other side, and I'll be able to spray the back tires really well. So it's way easier than I even thought, which is sick. Yeah, this is going to make things super easy. Actually, I might even mount it further forward than that. That way I don't have any issues with filling it. That's probably a better idea. Alright, so we're going to be mounting the bottle right in here. Got the hose coming up through here, runs across into either wheel well, and then put our little sprayer right there. So the only thing is, I've just got to remember not to pop my tyres. So if I pop my tyre, obviously I'm going to rip that little nozzle off. So I've got to make sure I don't do that. We've got the hose running along here into the front of the car. And we're going to set up sprayers onto the radiator. One motor on the, one water pump motor will pump into the tyres, and the other one will pump onto the radiator. So I think it's definitely going to be a good little setup, and hopefully that'll mean that I don't use, well, that I use a lot less tyres even than what I use now. So we'll get her all wired up and get water in there and give her a test shortly. Well, soon-ish.
It didn't make sense at all what you just said.
What?
You just said a lot less tyres, a lot less I use.
That's what I'm saying, I'll use a lot less tyres.
Yeah, but you were saying you lose, I don't know.
Kermie, like, I think he's been having nightmares about frogs, guys. I think that's what it is. Definitely nightmares about frogs. But Kermie's been a legend, he's going to wire it up. Apparently he's a bit of a wiring guru, which I never knew about. So that's dangerous for him. So I've been out talking to the concreters, man. This thing is like out of control. I cannot wait for you guys to see the finished product of this concreting. I am, man, freaking excited. But we're going full steam ahead on the 350Z. A bunch of the boys here, I don't know, no one's working on a Friday either. I don't know what's happened, but we've nearly got everything set up. Kermie's getting the wiring under control. About to put the switch in. We're going to put it in next to the shifter. Should be relatively neat considering how crappy the rest of my interior looks on this car. I intend to clean it up one day. But yeah, wiring that through. Obviously we've got our hoses running through, so they'll have like sort of sprayers onto the back tyres, and then we've got the Wog Boy up here. The Danny Boy work on the front sprayers because he had a sprayer set up similar to the idea we want to do here. So just going to be able to hit the switch, spray the radiator, spray the tyres, get the temps down, make those tyres last, and I think it's just going to be overall rad. It's something I should have done so long ago, and it's something lots of people should do really. Like, the longer your tyres last, the longer your engine lasts, the cooler your engine is, the more seat time you can have. So it just makes absolute sense, obviously. All right, so we're done. We've got it all the way in, securely mounted. It's got a bracket here. It literally does not move. It's well and truly jammed in there. Filler points here, quite easy. Pop it open, top knot. Beauty, ready to be filled.
Ready to be filled.
A switch here, just boom. And it sprays onto the back tyres. We couldn't get the one to work onto the radiator because of how high we've mounted it, so I may at some point run a second one onto the radiator, but temp doesn't really seem to be an issue with this car. It's more so I want to keep tyre wear down. So that's my main aim, and we've got two big motors pumping water onto the back tyre, so I think that is going to be mint. Now I just got to get all my tyres and stuff planned out. That's it. 350Z's prepped. The ute is pretty much packed. I'll literally come here in the morning, load it up, and hook it onto the back of the Raptor and head straight out to Queensland Raceway in the morning. The boys will be here, still concreting when I'm here, so that will be pretty cool. I'll be able to check out and watch a bit of concreting before I head off to Queensland Raceway in the morning. So super excited for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Stoked to get the 350 like a bit more up to spec, and I think I'll be able to let you guys know tomorrow how the whole tyre wear situation goes. But I've got 6 brand new tyres and a half worn set on the car, and I've got a pair of like wet tyres, so I basically brought some semis for if it's wet, and if it's wet I'll chuck the semis on, so then I'll have good grip in the wet. Looking forward to it. Again, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye.